It's the Beck Scrum. Sam and Michael. Michael, how are things going with you?
Hello. Good. So I'm trying to get Jupyter Notebook to work on Azure, but there's some issue with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So from my side, I just had the Beta Salsa meeting, and we continued actually a walkthrough of the acceptance test unit test cycle assignments, and I'm actually kind of turning the sessions around into rather just a big complaining session into actually generating useful things and pull requests to try and fix up issues with the order grader. So that was quite productive. I've just had a new person sign up for Premium Mob. They have had a problem. Like, I can see that their PayPal thing has actually been created, but his account hasn't updated, and I think we must have either a failing migration or some other problem in production, and that's disturbing. The error he's getting is that it can't write unknown attribute sponsor ID, which implies to me that that somehow maybe the migrations have not run on the production system, which would be frustrating if it's the case. You just added a migration which included a sponsor ID, didn't you?
Yes, should have been.
I mean, these things should be automatically applied. The CI is being very dodgy recently. Yeah. Before that, we had we had the deep learning mob. It was disappointing not to see more folks there, although I've subsequently had some pings from people about saying not sorry that they didn't make it. So we'll see. Yeah, it looks like the migration was just not applied. That's very frustrating. I'm going to reach out to the individual.
Why would it not be applied?
Because the CI has failed to do so. I think I think it must be a semaphore issue. I have had this. I had this previously in the last month or so. Frustrating. But yeah, so that's at least hopefully that will be fixed. I'd say tell the user. But yeah, and then so I'm not really blocked or anything. Just need to catch up with all the admin. But Bill is also here. Hey, Bill, how are you doing?
Sam, how are you?
Yeah, not bad. Good to see you. Yeah, you have a good weekend?
Yeah, it's been all right. Been all right.
Good show. We've kind of done our Scrum updates. Anything happening on your side? Anything blocking you at all?
No, not really. I've actually had a pairing session earlier with Brent and Harshdeep and finished homework too.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, well done. Well done. Yeah, that was a good session then.
Yeah, it went well. That's all done. Just finished uploading it to Heroku. And Sunday I wasn't here. Saturday I did some more coursework, but everything's running well.
Excellent. So nothing blocking you then?
No, none.
Good show. Well, I'll look forward to hearing more about all of that in the in our meeting on Friday. Yeah, good stuff. So unless there's anything else that we need to scrum about, I guess the one thing that is sort of a blocker is, Michael, you were trying to set up some of those things on Azure. Do you want to? Is that something that you need input on? Do you want to share your screen and show us the issues, or just tell us about it?
Actually. Yeah. So this is me and SSH into a box on Azure. And basically, I've got Jupyter installed through Conda.
Mm-hmm.
And when we do like Jupyter notebook, whatever, gives us this.
Oh yeah.
Which would be a local host. So I change it to well, I have to change this to what the box's IP would be. On the portal. Let me get that box's IP. The hell? Well, there it is, I think. Okay. Yeah, so just let me get this. IP address. So that's the IP. And basically, it's gonna just refuse it. I punched a hole through the firewall. On that port, at least 888. On the network security group. I put a rule in saying, you know, to allow traffic to destination port 8888.
Yeah. No, interestingly, because Brent's been creating this new charity API thing on his system, and I think he's been able to use ports. I think the problem that you might have there is that you're going to 52.224.163.36. Can you try going to, like, I forget the precise name, but it's like Agile Ventures American West. I can probably drag it up. You can get the same one yourself if you're in like the async voter API or what have you. I mean, I would get that from doing git remote minus v. There was this project I was working on the weekend with somebody. Yeah, it's like agileventures.eastus.cloudapp.azure.com.
Okay, and what is that going to do?
Well, if we're lucky, it just makes it work. But let's see.
Can you post?
I have into the chat there.
I think there's like additional settings with getting this to like serve on something other than localhost.
Okay.
That's on. Says a very quick refusal to connect. So like there's.
Yeah, it's interesting because the I don't know if it's
they say
the notebook server. Let me, because what Brent's got going on. I'll find this charity API thing. Yeah, he's got like stuff running on, like if you check out this URL, he's got stuff like running on port 14344, and he doesn't have access to change the firewall, what have you.
Yeah, I don't think it's the firewall at this
point.
So,
like, yeah, I mean, yeah, like it's, but so yeah, in principle, you shouldn't need that special rule that you've added. But yeah, you're saying you think you need to change something internally to the Jupyter to make it a public server.
Yeah, there's some kind of I mean, remember, this isn't Doku. This is just Azure, so there's no
okay.
There's no like special magic being applied to it.
Right. Yeah, maybe Brent's thing we've done it through Docker. Yeah, okay. So maybe
there's no even, there's no even domain name by default here. It's just the IP address.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, well then my attempt there is completely wrong.
So
although yeah, no, go on.
There's this additional thing on here that they're saying, to make it a public server, you need to have a config file, and these are the minimum things, assert.
Sure.
And there's like, set IP to public server. Right. So like, there's all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like you need a cert file. I think that's something to do with the domain, right?
Well, those the certs in the key file, that would usually be for like HTTPS. That's where I've seen those.
Yeah.
I mean, you could. I mean, I would try it like just with the IP and the password with and without the cert file and the. I mean, that's just like it's got a comment there saying browser or
Open browser false.
Cert file. I mean, I'd try it without the cert file in the first instance. I mean, I think you can generate. That's like a key value, public-private pair, which I think in principle you can generate. Yeah, no, that domain name I was giving you was all specific to.
So I guess this IP, if that's like anything, right?
Yeah, that implies anything. So yeah, rather than having to specify the thing. I mean, I would give it a try without the cert file elements, or just comment them out and see if you can even like get an error message over the over that there.
Oh. Okay, I guess. See. All this stuff. I wonder if like you can get away even without a password. Just this. Right, where did I put that? What?
Oh, I just made a sound of like pew as I was like.
IP. All right, I'll get rid of this. Get rid of that. There we go. Over HTTP. There we go. We're in.
Cool.
I think.
Yeah, working.
I think I was also told that you may need to to actually connect to a kernel, you need to unblock a whole range of ports.
Okay.
So I could try like new Python 3 or whatever. Then I'll probably be like, oh, you're not connected to a kernel. Well, 1 + 1.
That looks like it's
There
working.
you go.
All right.
Now, if you try this, you should, in principle, be able to go there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you'll probably need the token the first time you.
I will need the token. Yeah, by the look of it.
Let me put the token in there.
Thanks.
I mean, I think it's meant like all the other stuff is security and stuff, but
yeah,
as long as we turn it off, famous passwords.
Well, I mean, I guess, and that.
Otherwise, somebody will be mining Bitcoin on our Azure box.
Yeah. Not that these days that they'll get very far, but this wants me to. It's not in ways. Can I just put the word in here?
We should be mining Bitcoin on our Azure box.
For a second.
I said maybe we
should be mining Bitcoin. Well, again, I think these days. Yeah, I don't know if we could actually make anything. And there was a control enter. Yeah, looks like it's working for me.
Okay.
Cool.
So, but you see, like, it's not updated for me. Like, I need to go in and reload it. Do you want to reload? Then I'll see.
Yeah, I can't see your screen at the moment, so I don't know.
Save it? Can you click save?
I can if I find a file save. Is it like a save and checkpoint?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you save it?
I did. I just clicked save and checkpoint.
It is auto saved. Okay. Yeah. See, now I see it 1 + 2 = 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'll prove it to you. There it is. Fine. So there's that. You know.
Right. But if we're in a
we could all work.
If we're in a shared hangout, then in principle
we could work together.
Yeah.
And this is a $17 a month box, so it's not
cool.
And it's against our free, credits.
Yeah. Oh, great work. And is NumPy and SciPy and Matplot
not yet? They're not all yet, but that shouldn't be
too
that much of an issue. Yeah, it shouldn't really be an issue getting that solved, because there's plenty of it's much more space, like 8 gigs on this box than the other box that we had.
Yeah, totally. Cool. Great work. And yeah, well, hopefully we can, at least next week, if that we can sort of attack the beginning of the assignment, at least running it in front of everybody and sort of talking about what the hell is it called? The K-nearest neighbors in more detail.
Tutorial.
Cool. All right. Do you want to share with everybody what that we have that set up in data mining to let them know? And maybe that will say again.
Do you want me to just let this run? Just let?
No. I mean, I didn't mean share the URL particularly. You can switch it off, right? And maybe give me SSH access to the box, and it was more just like in data mining, let people know that we or even in Premium Experience, that we've got a Azure box. Yeah, cool. All right, great work. Okay, well, I better get on. I've got people both signing up and canceling and so on. I need to kind of follow up with lots of different people. So I'm gonna go and do that. Good stuff. I guess I'll see you very soon.
Right.
Yeah, and do book a session with me whenever you need to work on stuff.
Right.
The link, I've kind of switched from. I did have it at half an hour sessions because I know that's what you prefer. But that caused too much confusion with people, so I've switched them all to hour sessions. But if you just take an hour slot, we'll do half an hour in it, and I wouldn't want to try and offer someone the other half an hour. So,
okay.
All right, good stuff.
I noticed they're coming up, the latest time's coming up at 8 a.m., which I think is my time. It wouldn't be your time otherwise.
Yeah. The whole thing is giving it into the. I mean, I think sensibly so. It's giving people the times in their own time zones.
In their local time,
yeah. In their local time zones. So, which hopefully should make it easier for everybody to plan on.
I noticed it's the latest is 8 o'clock, I think, on Tuesday, and we had been doing 10 o'clock or something later.
Let me go and have a look at the calendar.
That's not available anymore.
Let's go and see. Someone has taken the later one on Tuesday tomorrow. But there are, you can see the pattern there for me.
Oh, somebody's taken it already. Okay.
Yeah, on the Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah, because the other one is kind of too early. The other one's really early for me.
But there's one at the similar time slot on the Wednesday, and the following week on the Tuesday is I've got a late meeting. Yeah, I may end up canceling some of these, but okay, I've got to work out. I mean, I sort of took out this one because I'm definitely going to be out then. Yeah. Anyway, there's but there's subsequent.
I could just wait till next month and do a full hour.
Sure. Yeah. And we've got and they're basically said, I was just saying in the Premium F channel, they're set up, for multiple weeks, and I've blocked out Christmas, and then, they're
when are you how long are you taking for Christmas?
This week, basically from the Christmas to I'll be off that week in between Christmas and New Year.
Oh, okay. So it won't be like many weeks or whatever.
Probably not. No.
All
I
right.
need to earn money to pay for these kids' Christmas presents.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you getting the VR set?
If I'm a good boy and Santa brings it, yeah, we'll see.
Santa?
Well, you know,
That your wife,
that's
or?
my alter ego.
Oh,
Fingers crossed. I want it to be a VR Christmas.
all right.
All
Bye.
right, I better go. Thanks, Michael. Bye for now.